separating men and
Oh hey,
women.
I see my reflection.
Like, criticizing men, all men.
What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Orthodox Sports Breaks. This is episode 3 of Hobby Box Beatdown. Today we got 2014 Prizm draft picks.
People pick a fucking team and they fight for it. And they think
Gotta
they're
get
right.
right to it.
They have many good reasons for thinking they're right. But I think all of us are way better off if we're taught about these ideas early and recognize when you see them in yourself and do some like self-governing and avoid those.
So we got
common ground on a lot more
12
shit
packs per
than we
box,
think.
5 cards per pack.
Pretty much we can sum that up with like no think.
Today's gentlemen, we got Mr. Matt Olson and Frankie Montas.
Bombarded the way we are now. That's another
Let's
thing
get
about
this
how we
over
start
with.
this conversation.
Let's go.
How do you know what the fuck is really true? If you really want to know what the fuck is true, or at least get a good semblance of it, you have to look at more than one fucking thing. If you reach a story on Facebook that outrages you and fucking makes you so pissed off,
Texas.
maybe it was intended to do that. Maybe you should go look
Minnesota,
further.
Jake Reed.
Look at a paper you would never look at. Look at it. I like to look when I get interested in the news, which isn't as much as it used
out
to
of Washington.
be.
Number 24 of 149. Purple parallel. Drew Van Orden.
I see CNN is on at my studio a lot without the sound. Because we'll be making music and whatnot, and mostly I just read the ticker. Because if you know nowadays, news is on the
Castillo,
ticker. Opinions
Boston.
are coming out the fucking speakers when the personalities are talking. News is just the facts that
Scott Blewett,
scroll along down on the bottom.
Royals.
And, you know, there's some spin on it and whatnot, but
Left
I try
side.
not to listen to
Right
the
side.
talking heads, 'cause they, you know, Fox has two pro
AJ
Democrat
Reed,
guys
Houston.
that no matter what the Democrats do, they're going to defend it, and CNN has a couple of Trump guys that no matter what goes on, it's
Derek
they have
Fisher.
their players. It's a game.
Also out of Houston.
It's all a game. It's a television show. I was watching it not too
Justin
long ago
Steele,
when CNN
Cubbies.
came on after a commercial, and the studio was lit up red, and Korean stars were
Lane
everywhere.
Ratliff,
Nuclear missile
Seattle.
launches, like pictures in the background. And
And
I
out
was
of
like,
Milwaukee,
oh my God, what the fuck
Dustin
is going on?
Dumas.
Did they just launch missiles? And nothing like it had happened. They were just
Right
discussing the
side.
possibility of the future of if they got a missile. That was capable.
Not the videos out today.
And people are tuned into this shit. And it's that
Today,
like I said, it's on.
we did already a retail,
God forbid
hobby
that breaking news, you want to
beat
know.
down.
It's reality TV, honestly.
then I
And
went
again, it's
back
what
to
we're talking about, people
Pack
acting as
City,
groups.
and now back to
I
another hobby
love it, those
beatdown.
groups. I watch it. I see it
too.
It's
Derek
entertaining
Hill.
to me. But my deeper
Detroit.
self-brain, whatever you want to call it,
Out of
the
Washington.
whiskey's starting to fucking talk to me right now. So
Eric Feedy,
that has a conscience, my soul,
Feed.
you know, evaluates why I'm being entertained by it and finds it disturbing a lot. Like, and wants to say, like, hey, man,
Los
you should all
Angeles
fucking
Miners Gold, Jock
take a step
Pedersen.
back. And I love you because the love shit.
Pretty cool.
I always have had love in my life. I've been a very fortunate man, but like
Ross
coming
Cavett,
in here as
Detroit.
grown man, when I first started doing your podcast, you would always be preaching love, and you know,
And DV Gruline.
Kick the shit out of 90% of the fucking people
Philly.
around. He's not interested.
Left
He
side.
just likes to love. Your life is better if you really. It started me down a path, dude, where I was like, I've explored almost
Lane
every
Thomas,
religion.
Toronto.
I mean, there is, and I don't really practice any, but I have a
Dalton
philosophy
Plummet,
that's taken
Toronto.
its own good parts from all.
Right.
Then we got a blue
Lately, I've been
parallel,
reading a
Jordan
lot of Buddhist
Schwartz.
stuff. I'm not a Buddhist at all.
Out of
I'm
my
just
Oakland
taking a
A's.
con guy and
30 out
things
of
that I read.
199.
But these things are also
Look
kind
at
of
that
starting
face
here.
though. That
Because-
concerned face.
Connecting with you in a weird way.
It's
Maybe
almost
opened my
haunting.
mind up to like there's a lot of things we don't think alike at all.
Noise,
You know what I mean?
PC.
And, that
Jacob
doesn't fucking
Lindgren
matter.
out of New York.
I like talking to people that I don't necessarily agree with, but I respect.
Jordan Brink,
It's like some of my
Cubbies.
favorite conversations.
That's the best kind.
Yeah.
When you can get that, and that's the point of what they're trying to keep from happening in this world. Whether it's just this whole online shit has taken us. Yeah, there's a
By the
lot
way,
of
we
great
got
things that have
some
happened.
Joe Rogan
This
experience in the
social
background.
networking shit is anything but
So,
social.
part of the
We're working
language
it out.
for those
Anything
viewers
but
that are
social.
not
Well,
allowed
for
to
a
be
lot of
using
people, it's just way too
this
distracting.
vulgar
There's a lot
language.
of wicked, evil, just venom that
Carlos
you know,
Rodon,
very once in a while,
Cubbies.
every once in a while, I'll let a dude know online, like, hey, motherfucker, you really
Tyler
don't know.
Collette,
That's, you know what I mean?
Miami.
Hey, whatever. You really don't know. IP addresses are easy to, you know what I mean? That kind of shit. And you know what?
Out of
9
Pittsburgh,
times out of 10,
Connor
when I do
Joe.
fuck up that rare occasion, it's a Joe Rogan fan. It's like, hey, man, take the high road, dude.
Cole Langford,
Ask
St.
Joe.
Louis.
You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah. gotcha. All right, you're right. And I'll boom, that's over.
And from the GI Gigantes, Skylar Ewing.
Like a real serious, not just the show. Me and you having a little friendship. Because I've hung out with you a lot. It's been 3 years.
That's what was weird. We're trying to figure it out. We're like, why does it not feel like 3 years?
Another one of the GIs. Aramis Garcia.
I couldn't come in for a while. And I explained this to you on the phone and when we hung out a couple of times. My mother
Gavin
was passing from Alzheimer's.
Gavin Lavallee,
and then
Cincinnati.
It was like I was emotionally incapable.
Lavallee.
I couldn't even have said those words. I would have been a blubbering idiot on your show.
Jay Fry, Cubs.
And you know, whatever. Some people might have been like, hey,
from their first auto.
You were the one that said, hey.
Oh, it's an on-card.
Because I wanted to come here.
I said it like that.
Prospect signatures out of Arizona.
No.
Marcus Wilson.
It's us talking. You know?
Yeah,
that's how I said it.
I know what you mean. But it would be
Let's
more
change
like,
it up a
you know,
bit.
because it was
Let me start sleeping you guys before I put you down.
4 years probably. Started probably right before I stopped. The last time I came on the show.
There we go.
There was like a big lawsuit.
Mr. Marcus, welcome
that
aboard.
actually wound up winning, but like it froze money that I depend on.
San Diego,
like mailbox
Austin
money,
Boosfield.
You know what I mean? That's those checks that just kind of come in and you jump around. It's been really good to me, dude. Jump around.
So you got 6 more packs, 2 more autos, 4 more of those Prizm.
When I first started hanging out with him because I was such a fan of that song. I was like, I can't believe I know this.
Michael Gaddis out of San Diego.
When I lit a joint in the club in Vegas.
Nick Torres, San Diego.
I'm lighting a joint.
No, let me explain how it went down.
Tyler Follick, draft class gold.
He goes, you want to get high? I go, fuck
19
yeah.
of 60.
And I go, where you want to go? He goes,
Nice.
go.
PC Solos, Soltis, Miami.
He looks at me like sideways, like,
Out of Tampa Bay, Cameron Varga.
sparked it right in the club. And I was like, oh, this is hilarious. And that was that night. Wasn't that the same night that you performed on stage? And there was a bunch of musicians that had to work together on stage. Dave Navarro was there.
No, that was
Braxton Davison, Atlanta.
They had like a band where they just did a bunch of covers, and I remember being fucked
Jordan
up.
Montgomery,
Weren't they
New
calling
York.
me a bunch of times?
Austin Casino, Seattle.
What it's like?
What it's like.
Yeah.
Colorado. Dalton Palmy out of Toronto.
High drunk night. That's us. Oh, we're barbecuing.
Some more on-card action.
Oh my God, I can't see
Love
my
it.
eyes.
So I think it's wrong
the
on-card.
spot we were smoking the joint in too, right?
That's exactly where it was, man.
Take it.
I just never remember you looking at me sideways and going, go. Just
Dropped it.
Go. What? Hide in the bathroom and smoke a joint? Man, get the fuck out of here. I took way too good for that bullshit.
Austin Goomer,
Especially in Vegas. Like, I had,
St. Louis, Cardinal.
if any place in the world you're going to be
That's one on the road. I haven't been doing it.
because we get away with murder. Almost literally. The valets will say, like, all right, the cops are on their way. You better get the fuck out of here. Oh, sure. They want to keep them checks coming.
Chris
Cops are
Ellis,
coming with you like
Los Angeles.
Imagine being a cop in Vegas. Jesus
Matt Bailey,
Christ.
Arizona.
Regardless,
How many people they have down there robbing casinos and shit?
Chicago Miners Gold,
Crazy.
Carlos Rodon.
Movie style
crackheads, meth
heists
heads.
with masks on and machine guns and shit, taking over casinos.
Jeremy
But,
Rodos,
I was talking about, so
LA.
I was like, so my money got froze, so I was having to bust my ass crazy
And
hard,
Brett Austin,
like on
Cubs.
the road trying to make up the difference for a while, and then my mother started going way downhill kind of fast over 2 years. You know, it's like dealing with that.
All those are gonna be on the left
Anybody
side.
going through that is gives
Cody
there's
Medeiros,
a lot of
Milwaukee.
things that go on in my life that get my heart sent out to those people.
Kyle
Watching
Freeland,
somebody you
Colorado.
love just disappear. It was tough, man.
Drew Van Orden,
Perspective, right? It
Washington.
changes your perspective. You realize that this is how it ends.
I had a lot of guilt.
Nice little
involved
refractor,
because
Adrian
with
Rodon,
the
Tampa Bay.
QCF, I couldn't have my mom in home with a nurse and any infections that she could.
And
She
Luke
was getting lung infections all the time.
Dijkstra.
So I had her in a home, a really beautiful home. They took magnificent care of my mother, but there was guilt. I was stricken for a while, like with a lot of darkness
Sean Raid Foley,
that I was swimming through.
Toronto.
Like it just wasn't good for me to come through, and then.
Nick Willis,
after
Toronto.
she passed, and like Layla's just been like a learning. I'm only just
Out of Cincinnati,
in my life now.
Wyatt
She's 7
Strayson,
years old,
36 out of
and I
149.
think, I'm not saying we got anything
Purple Auto.
licked or cut, but like
That's nice.
the life we have to live, we've been able to
Nice.
figure out.
With her
We
cystic
got-
fibrosis.
Yes, with the cystic fibrosis. Oh, because it's all. I mean, it's heavy. There's a lot of shit you got to
On-card
worry
action,
about.
gotta love it.
Infections and any common cold.
Jonathan
considered
Holder.
the high- It's like so much pressure on a person to do that. It's my wife and I like.
Joey
you know,
Pancake.
I won't fucking.
Out of
make
Detroit.
fun. We've been
Last
very
pack.
close to the brink a few times. But we finally got to a stage where it's like, none of that's gonna break us. You know, I mean, we're good, and we're good.
Nick
and we're
Birdie.
good in this life, and we accept where we are.
Minnesota.
We want to make sure this young lady is.
Eric Spalding,
make it.
Kansas City.
That's as deep and as far into this life as she can, you know. And there's
Brett
some
Graves,
medical innovations too.
out of my A's.
They're working
Oh
on some
yeah,
stuff, man.
another
There's
PC
a couple
hit.
drugs that aren't quite for her yet.
Trace Lord,
because this
another
drug has
another PC hit.
on the DNA level of
Nice
the
little
chain,
refractor.
there's mutations. Layla has 2 different mutations. One's
And
called
last, George Soler out of the Cubbies.
Delta F.
Nice.
508, I believe it is. You got me high and a little drunk here, but like, no. People know. People who know. It's easy to find out. She has the most common. That's the most common one, like the Delta.
I believe it's 3
508.
autos and 5
And
of
then
the
she has this other
Prizms.
weird kind of offshoot one. There's one. Some people have a double, what they call a double delta. There's a drug right now that's really working well for the people with the double delta.
You got a nice blue
They're
parallel.
starting to experiment it on.
Jordan Schwartz,
on
my
it for
A's.
people with the
Purple,
single.
Drew Van
Does
Orden.
she have to be on a special diet?
Gold, Tyler Collette.
The only diet we just need her. She
Nice
needs to,
purple
they have a problem
on-card
gaining
auto
weight.
out of
Cystic fibrosis,
149.
They don't
Wyatt
process
Strahan.
things properly. They have to take enzymes with everything they
Dalton Pompey.
eat. So gaining weight's a real serious issue. Layla actually has a G tube, a feeding tube that she
And
gets
Marcus Wilson at Arizona.
6 protein shakes a day pumped into her stomach.
That was a nice break.
She,
Love it.
again,
Got some PC hits.
my daughter very rarely
Alright guys, that was it for
is
this
down
episode of
about
Hobby
it.
Box Beatdown. Hope you guys enjoyed.
It's like
Like, comment,
frustration of
subscribe.
anger over it.
Hope you guys have a good one. Peace.
This is
I'm
life.
out.
She's